Hello, welcome to Lush by Laura. I'm Laura and today I'm going to be showing you several different ways on how to wear a ponytail. So if you want to know how to do these following hairstyles, then stick around and I will show you. So first I'm going to grab a section of hair over here, and not at the very front, but over here, and I'm going to Dutch lace braid. You can do a French lace braid if you like, it's very versatile. On the other side I'm going to demonstrate a 4-strand Dutch lace braid, just to show you how versatile this can be. Split it into 3 equal sections, take the front strand and braid under to create a Dutch lace braid, and take the other strand and braid under. Now, if you just leave it like this, you won't lose this strand. It's easy to find because it'll bounce off from the middle strand. Add more hair to the side strand that's left dangling and go under the middle strand. And then you just don't add any more hair on the side and then go under. And you just continue in this motion. Once I have grabbed enough hair from the front side to make sure that these following strands will be long enough to actually do the next step, I'm just going to English braid this. So once I braid down as far as I can, I'm just going to temporarily secure this with an elastic band. When wearing this look out, I like to use an elastic band that's more similar to my hair color, but I'm just going to use this for now, and I'm just going to leave it. You can volumize it later on if you like. Now we're going to this side. If I'm wearing this look out, obviously I'm going to do the same braids on each side. I'm going to show you how varied this hairstyle can be. I'm just going to do a 4-strand lace Dutch braid here. But before I do that, you can easily just make a twist braid by just splitting the hair into 2 sections, adding more at the front and going at the back, like this. And then rope braid the remaining hair by twisting the strands towards one direction and crisscrossing it over the opposite direction. You can even rope braid all the way here if you like. Like I said, this hairstyle is very versatile. You can pretty much choose any sort of braid that you want. And the real feature of this hairstyle comes in the step after the braiding. So here I've just twist braided and then rope braid down here. You can rope braid the whole of this section, and I actually teach you how to do that in my rope braids and variations tutorial, which is in the description box below. But considering I did a flat braided hairstyle here, I'm just going to show you another one. I grab a section from approximately the same location so that it looks even, and I split it into 4 equal sections, and I take the strand closest to the face, go under the next strand, then over the next strand, then under the next strand. And like any lace Dutch braid or French braid, you just grab the front section of hair and add it to what has become the closest strand to your face, and continue. After I feel I've grabbed sufficient amount of hair from the front section, I'm going to continue English braiding this 4-strand braid down, going under, over and under, under, over and under. And you can see that this braid looks different to the 3-strand braid. You just go under, over and under. It helps to say under, over and under, either out loud or in your mind while braiding. The concept is actually very, very easy, but you just have to practice to get the fingerings right. So after you braid as far as you can, just secure that with an elastic band temporarily as well. If you're in a hurry, I suggest that you just go along with this braid, with this 3-strand braid, because it's easier. So after you finish doing that, you just gather the rest of the hair towards the back, and I like to just grab the sections of hair that is not in the braid at the top and comb it backwards. So it creates a little bit more volume. If you want even more volume, you can back comb or tease your hair, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to save that for special occasions because it is damaging to your hair, and I'm a bit of a paranoid hypochondriac sort of person. So after I've combed that section of my hair, I'm just going to leave it down and we go into the next bit. You have two braids. You take this braid and you go over to the other side and put it under the ponytail. You take this braid and you do the exact same thing. You put it under the ponytail. If you have very long hair, you can wrap it up and down again, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to take the side section, go over and under, side section, go over and under, undo these temporary elastic bands, and tie these two strands tightly right at the neck so that it creates an illusion of a ponytail. And you can see one side is a 4-strand braid and the other side is a 3-strand braid. But when I wear this out, I only choose one braid. Okay, so that was a bit on the long side, but now I'm going to show you a style that uses the same technique as my series of Gibson flips tutorial. The link's in the description below. And to add some interest, I'm going to use a headband. Now, if you're going to use a headband, this is optional, you don't have to use one, but if you're going to use one, use a thin one like this. If you use a thick one or something, it's not going to really work. So, I just place this in the middle section of my head so that I leave hair to grab at the front sections, and I'm just going to do a twist, not a twist braid, but you can do a twist braid if you like, but I'm just going to grab a small section and twist it backwards, grab more and twist it backwards and continue in this motion. After I've grabbed all the hair at the front, I'm just going to continue doing that at the back, grabbing more hair and adding it to the twist. Okay, do you see that? I hope you do. I'm going to clip it out of the way for the time being. So, I'm going to do exactly the same here. Grab a section, twist it back. After I've done all of that, I'm just going to grab these two sections together and unclip this section. You try your best not to make the other section unravel. And just secure it with an elastic band, preferably with the same color or a similar color to your hair. And you basically have this twisted hairstyle. And you can do a Gibson flip by just making a hole, sticking your fingers in and flipping the hair through, like how I demonstrated in the Gibson flip tutorial if you like, but because that just kind of leaves the hair a bit flattened, I'm not going to do that, but I am going to just grab a section of hair and hide the elastic band. And then I'm going to use a bobby pin and secure that. And here you have it, a twisted hairstyle, ponytail hairstyle with hair wrapped around the elastic band. So those are the finished looks. Unfortunately, the video had only time for 2 because the first look took longer to film and explain than I thought it would. And sorry for the sudden changes to voiceover. I would start receiving different phone calls. So I'll be updating on more hairstyles soon. Hope this helped you. Hope you like it. Don't forget to subscribe, and thank you for my new subscribers. Your support means a lot, and see you later.